Hello and welcome back to today's More Report on Monday the 9th of February with me, Rich Perry, Market Analyst at Tech Markets. Let's move on to cable now, and well, the base pattern that we've seen in cable over the past month or so that's formed has sort of come under a bit of pressure on Friday, and certainly that dollar strength that we saw dragged cable lower. We're still intact though, and I've been talking about this. You've got to zoom out quite far to get this big base pattern in play, but certainly that you can see here the 52.70 and 52 figure being a consistent element of resistance that sort of broke out and now becomes the support. And again on Friday that actually was used as the support, and it's interesting again that we've got this battle now between 52 figure and 52.70, because that 52.70 having been broken again back down to the downside becomes a slight element of resistance, and that seems to have been the case early in European trading today. The resistance coming in the rally highs 52.67 on my charts. So certainly there is a balance now being sort of formed between that 52 figure and 52.70, and there is a battle going on exactly who's controlling this chart, because if there is a breach of that 52 figure, I think that would be a very disappointing development for the bulls, and you could see it retrace back towards that 51.35 level. But certainly looking at the momentum indicators, still okay to a certain extent, bouncing off that 30 level, although the fact that we got to 30 would suggest that was a pretty weak sign, and the fact that the RSI has fallen over around that sort of 50 area again is not great. Stochastics rolled over, MACD lines underneath neutral again, so you would argue that the hourly momentum is not all that great now, and that could continue to put pressure on that 52 figure mark. But we'll wait and see how this one pans out. But at the moment you're sort of a little bit more neutral, certainly more neutral than you have been, and if you got consistently trading below that 52 figure mark, that would suggest you're back well below that neckline support of the base pattern, and also you're back below the downtrend as well, so you're sort of losing some of the positive elements of this chart. But if you can find support around these levels, it would be interesting, because the RSI is just basically unwound back to 50 again, and there is still a bullish, or I say bullish, there's still a more positive element to this daily chart with this base pattern. So still a bit of a battle going on. No real overall control yet from either side, but I think in the next couple of days that we're going to get an interesting look at this one. You might see a bit more rangy today. There's no real driver economically. Maybe the macro factors such as maybe Ukraine and such like could have an impact ultimately as the day goes on, but it'll be interesting to see how this one pans out. But certainly at the moment we're sort of still hanging on to this positive rebound on this daily chart, but 52 figure is that key support. Anyway, I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.